What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a day. If you're in Quopi, you know, these are the days that we've been talking about since April, that one day possibly Quopi could rug. Now, I don't want to get ahead of myself and say that this is a rug, but if you've watched my content since April, you have heard me over and over and over and over and over and over again say that this won't last, that this will eventually, it'll either rug or they'll run out of liquidity. Most projects in DeFi are either Ponzi-nomic projects where once the deposits are just not matching how much they have to pay out in withdrawals every day, they typically just run dry. So that could happen. It could be a legitimate withdrawal. We'll talk about whether that is the case, or is this a real rug pull? Who knows, guys? I am like you. I'm on the outside looking in. I've obviously reached out to support to get answers. Nobody giving me answers either. So there's a ton of people in Quopi. I want to address a couple things. So I took down my videos this morning. Why did you take down your videos, you freaking coward? What are you hiding now? Well, okay. Clearly I'm not hiding. I've been busy all day. I've made a video. I actually thought it would be responsible to wait until Quopi made a public announcement and then respond with a video. Well, I've waited. It's now in the evening and I haven't heard an update. They're just simply saying we still have payment processor issues. Everybody needs to be patient, blah, blah, blah. So do I believe them? Again, I'm a 50-50 guy. I believe in actions, not words. And that's why I play with risk capital, encourage you to do so. If this is your first time and this is your first like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Just breathe, okay? If you're in DeFi, just breathe. You guys can see this is my account. I mean, look at me. I've got 15,000, 20,000, 10, 20,000. So I've got a lot of money locked up. Here's my USDT. I don't need to show this. You guys already know. If you go to withdraw funds, typically if you put a number under about 50 bucks, you might get successful with a withdraw. But if you go anything big, chances are the withdrawals aren't going to work. So let me give you an example. So here, let me try to do like $8. I was able to do an $8 withdraw successfully earlier, but let's see. It might work. It might not. So let's, come on. Seems like the website's super slow. Must be, hey, there must be a lot going on today in the world of Quopi. Go figure. Yeah, you get this warning. It says there has been a problem. So you're going to get that if you try to withdraw right now. Now, it seems to me that the team obviously has put a blockade on withdrawals while they fix the issue, if that's what they're doing. I have no idea if they're actually fixing the issue or not. So let's address a couple things. If you're a newbie, I want you to breathe. I want you to relax. Remember, I remember my first project. I listened to a bunch of influencers, YouTubers, and they were hyping up this thing called Time Wonderland. I ended up putting $40,000. At the time, that was a lot of money. For me, it still is. And, you know, within a couple of weeks, it rugged. And I was devastated. But I try in my life to take all those horrible things, the losses and the things that we all dread. Nobody likes feeling vulnerable. Nobody likes dealing with loss, but it's part of the human experience. So we either get better from it, we get bitter, we either leave the space completely. Well, I didn't. I stuck around. I started to learn a lot about crypto and realized like, oh, there's these DeFi projects. There's these moon coins, these meme coins. Some of them call them crap coins. And you shouldn't invest more than you can afford to lose because these things typically run up. You've all seen those pumps and then the dump. All right. So if you're in a crypto project, we typically don't say pump and dump. We just say it's going to rug. And if you followed me at all, you guys would know. And there'll always be someone who just wants to clip me, and that's fine. Let them do that. They're only proving that they're just not honest people. They have some other bias against me. That's fine. Typically, when you see people like me on YouTube in a public forum and you have got some kind of personality and a following and you're making money, there's always going to be someone that tries to knock you down. I spend zero effort trying to convert those that cannot be converted to liking me. I have no interest at my age in getting someone to like me. I have every interest in walking in integrity and being completely honest so that when I go to bed at night, I sleep fine. Now, listen, if you're a newbie and you've lost money in Quopi, I'm sorry. I hope you will turn this lesson into a lesson learned, as I did with Time Wonderland. Losing $40,000 was not just an overnight like, oh, I guess we'll be happy tomorrow. No, there's many days where I was just super down. But I continued to work. I started thinking about money. Money comes, money goes. You never know what next week comes. You never know. You might be in a meme coin right now. Like I'm in this meme coin called Bonk right now. If that thing goes up, might cover my losses in Quopi. So I always teach you, be diversified. This is a great example. Why should you be diversified? Because one of your 20 projects on your DeFi little spreadsheet, it might go to crap. Okay, so that's to the newbie. Now, to the person who's skeptical as to why did I take down my videos, let me address that and be very, very clear. This morning when I heard people saying I'm having troubles with withdrawals, I immediately got out of bed, went to YouTube, and unlisted my videos. Why? Because I got a notification in Quopi that said someone had used my link and made a deposit. That made me so mad. So I thought, how can I make sure that no one else makes deposits right now? Not because, you know, maybe one day we'll come back to this video and say, hey, it really was a payment issue. But until we get clarity as to what really is going on, I have to err on the side of caution, and I don't want anybody clicking on my videos to even watch them, to learn about Quopi, or worst, for them to click my referral link. Now, leaving my videos up would be fine. They're already public anyways. It's not like I'm hiding anything. Hiding something would be like if I had these secret videos and then I took them down. Guys, all my videos are public. There's nothing in my videos that I'm hiding, okay? So there's a couple people today that were like, you're a coward for taking them down. Again, you're proving that you just are not cognitively developed. Something happened in your childhood. You see everything as, you know, like I'm a coward. Well, I don't know what's cowardly about me trying to protect the newbie from clicking on a referral link in a project that I have no idea what the outcome is going to be. So that's why I did it. Now you say, well, can't you remove all your referral links? Guys, that would have taken hours. I didn't have hours. I just did it quickly. Now, I'm happy to post these videos if Quopi comes back. Happy to do it. But most times, and I even predicted this in a previous video, guys. I said the moment Quopi goes down, I'm going to delete my Quopi Degens group, because the whole point of the group was to talk about Quopi. The moment Quopi's done, there's no more need for the group. All right. Like this is like first principles thinking. This is why I love Elon Musk. There's no bull crap in anything that I'm doing. It's always predicted. There's no reaction. It's always a planned out. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to document my journey, but if the coverage of my journey means that there's videos that expose people to a project that's no longer viable, what should you do? What would you do? I remove the videos. That's what I do. Maybe you would leave them up. That's up to you. Maybe we differ, but please respect the fact that I'm trying to do the best thing for everybody who's just finding my content for the first time. I don't want them to go into Quopi at this point. Now, does that benefit me any? No, of course. If Quopi comes back, I just lost a day's worth of referral commissions, right? But you guys that know me, no, I'm not in this to get your stupid referral commissions. If I did, I'd stop fudding this project since April. If you watch my videos, you know every single video, I stressed the risk. I stressed that this won't last. There were so many Quopi people that just hated me because I'd constantly FUD my own bag. This is what I do on this channel, because when I first got into DeFi, I realized there was a lot of people that were kind of predatory. They'd go after the newbie and they'd sell them a dream. They'd sell them on this being the next crypto project where you can make 1 to 5% a day and all this. And if you are new, you might think, wow, I can't believe I haven't heard of this. This is so incredible. Well, I got burned again and again and again. Eventually, I thought I need to create my own content, and I'm going to center it around the FUD aspect. And I remember I'd get into beef with other YouTubers. They hated me because they're like, why are you FUDding your own bags? They literally said, why would you FUD your own bags? But again, I just have a different way of looking at it. I believe that it's my responsibility, if I'm going to create content, to make sure that I overemphasize the risk and de-emphasize the opportunity. And that's exactly what I did with Quopi. Go ahead and like this video and make sure you leave a comment if you agree with what I'm saying. If you disagree, please show me the video where I did anything other than that. Like, please just let me know. And I understand like where you're at. You need someone to blame. Okay? Whenever we feel vulnerable as humans, we hate it. We have to deflect. We can't look inward. We have to find a face to blame. And it's evidenced by some of the Quopi Telegram chat. I just stopped by there a minute today to let people know the reason why I removed my videos, so not to spook anybody. I feel like everybody should know. And not that even I'm the biggest YouTuber in the world. I'm not. I'm just one of many people that covered this thing called Quopi. But my videos have gotten a lot of views. And I think it's important to address like, hey guys, here's why I'm taking down the videos. I'm It's not because I have any insider information. Some of you guys have suggested that I am on the team or somehow am a part of this. That could not be further from the truth. If that was the case, why would I just lose, what do I have, 60-something thousand bucks in this project? I can't withdraw either. Well, how come they're not helping me out, guys? I mean, come on. Maybe they should open my account up. They're not. Maybe they should respond to my messages. They're not. Okay, so there's no secret sauce here. I'm just one of you guys. I just happen to be the face documenting his journey. But you've got to find a face to blame. I get it. You want to blame the messenger. It's very human. That's why we have a phrase literally called "don't shoot the messenger," because the human psychology is like, we got to find the person that gives us the bad news. Hey man, your girlfriend wants to break up. You hate that guy. He's the guy that told you your girlfriend wants to break up. Or he's the guy fudding the project that I'm in. He needs to go away. Listen, the eyes should be on Quopi, whoever these people are. They're anonymous. We don't know who they are, which is why you play with risk capital. And again, don't hate yourself if you're like, man, I over leveraged. I went in too heavy. I've been there. I've done that. I've made dumb mistakes. I've lost probably $1 million in my lifetime making dumb decisions. It's the greed, right? We all are humans too. So we don't like being vulnerable. We get greedy. We're like, man, if I could just get in this project and it lasts 200 days, I'll be rich. And it's like, you got to bring that frontal lobe part of your brain back and not fall into FOMO. And that's why I hope you guys have enjoyed my content. That's why I think the subscriber growth has been what it is you guys always message me and say, thanks for keeping it real. Thanks for just being honest. We totally understand what you're doing and we appreciate it. Now there's some that would wish that I completely go away, right? Like there's some watching this that you feel that loss and you're like, man, I hope he never makes another YouTube video again. Sadly, guys, I've been doing this a couple of years. This isn't my first rodeo. I've dealt with rug pulls. I've dealt with exploits. I've dealt with, hey, we're going to come back in 3 months. We don't know what the excuse will be here with Quopi. We have no idea what the announcement will be. Maybe tomorrow things will be great again. I have no idea. But I would just suggest if you need someone to blame, when you take a couple days, look inward and ask yourself, like, what was your strategy? Was it just FOMO in? Was it to take risk capital? Like I've said, if you have $1,000 in risk capital, did you throw it at 10 projects or did you see the big ROI number and throw it at all at Quopi? So the other thing is, just for context's sake, guys, this project in a way has been one of the best projects that a lot of us have been in. It's been around since April. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and now December. Not bad. When I did my last video, a $25,000 deposit, a lot of YouTubers said, oh, Jonathan, it was in the crypto bot. A lot of you were like, oh no, he's exit liquidity. Well, that stake came due days ago. So if you followed me in that, you got your initial back too. Majority of people have been playing with house money. So in a way, I feel excited that we did well with this project. But if there's anyone out there that didn't do well, you lost, guess what? I've been there. I've lost too. But as I've said, no one is going to bail you out. You might use this as a moment in your life where you decide, I don't want to play in the casino anymore. These slot machines can be vicious, and these devs get away with murder. You're right. They do. And I'm not saying that Quopi's team has done anything foul at the moment. I can't say that. I don't have any evidence. But it doesn't look good when a project goes any amount of time when the withdrawals are acting up. A lot of us have speculated as well that Centrium, another project that I'm in, and I'll continue to cover it, again, risk capital only, I say the same crap every video, they use the same payment processor. Oh, that payment processor has said, yeah, we don't have any issues, and I don't need them to tell me that. I'm in Centrium. I can do withdrawals, and they come just fine. So I have a feeling that Quopi's issue is something that goes beyond the payment processor that they're hiring as a third party. I don't know. I think, again, I'm speculating. Did they get notification from government bodies saying you need to register, and that freaked them out and they decided we better scatter, but let's program the withdrawals so that the community can still do one more withdraw under the value of $50. We'll leave enough TVL for everybody to do a withdraw. Maybe, I don't know. I've never rug pulled anybody, and I've never scammed somebody before, so I'm not really in the know on how to literally steal people's freaking money. But it is what it is, guys. This is DeFi. It is a dirty, bad place. The house often wins, as we say when you walk into a casino. It's true online here. So I wanted to make sure I addressed everything. So yeah, there's a reason why I took down the videos. I'm trying to do the right thing by taking them down. And again, I said I'll put them back up as long as Quopi's safe, because it does have my referral links, and I don't want anyone to click on a referral link and go into Quopi when it's kind of, you know, it's a wishy-washy turning point moment here for Quopi. Do I think it'll come back? I get asked that. What do I think it'll come back? Well, it's only been down for less than 24 hours as far as the withdrawals. So I'm happy to be patient and hopeful. But again, I predicted this day would come. As you know, it just, we didn't know. And I think the only thing that I could say is that it would be really shocking to me if they did pull a rug pull. If it wasn't to do with, like, they have pressures from an outside body, they have to do this. They have to get all that TVL. They're going to try to, like, put it in a bunch of wallets. And, you know, again, I'm speculating, so I feel bad, because if the Quopi, you know, I don't want to act like I know. I don't. And there's plenty of YouTubers that act like they know. Like someone told me, a YouTuber said, you know, oh, Jonathan took down his videos today. Oh, what a coward. He led you astray. And it's like, oh my gosh, how dumb are people? Like, I lose faith in humanity. And by the way, like, none of these people ever reach out and just say, hey, how come you took down your videos? I'm planning on doing a video on why you took down your videos. Do you have a response? Like, nah, no decency like that. It's just hit piece, man. And it's because they get a lot of views when they use my name. That's why they do it. Please understand the game. All right. So I don't respond to my haters, and I don't want to give them a platform. It never works. They're like little, you know, fleas. They just keep coming back. I avoid Quopi Telegram groups, because literally it's the bottom of the barrel, cognitive developed people that hang out there. I've never met a smart person that hangs out in any project's Telegram group. Honestly, I've never met an intelligent person. They just can't deal with it. There's too many morons there, too many people that think they know what they don't know. And I agree. And that's why I created my private group. You guys know I run it like a dictator. If you act like an idiot, if you say stupid things, if you say misinformation, ban, 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 ban. Happy to be the guy that's known as the guy that bans you, because I'm trying to teach you how to have etiquette when you're in a public group. And if you, again, what happens all the time is I ban someone from Quopi Degens group, which is the group that I'm managing. And they go right to he banned me. What a tool. This guy's a loser. And it's like, maybe you're the loser. You're the one that got banned for being an absolute non-contributing. That's all I'll say. I really am a nice guy in real life. I just have zero tolerance for dumb people and for arrogant people and ignorant people. If you can't read pinned comments, you know how many messages I've gotten today in private that say, hey, Jonathan, I don't know if you know this, but the withdrawal issues in Quopi, like there's withdrawal issues. Do you know about that? Like, really? You had to message me that? Or like, hey, John, I just want to let you know, like, I've been able to withdraw $8. Like, have you not been in our chat all day? I pin comments. People going, hey, man, support isn't answering me. I don't know why. And I literally posted a message from support at like 10 this morning. If you just click the pin comments. Anyways, but this is the nature of, like, when you have a little YouTube channel. I can't imagine being like a big influencer. The amount of just annoyance they must have with little trolls, little brains, little men. And I also want to address the men that have absolutely no regard to pay themselves any sense of responsibility. You're telling me I'm responsible for you going in any of these projects. I'm the one that clicked your mouse and did it. You say, oh, you lured and deceived me. Did I? Find the clip. What did I say? What did I lead you into believing that was not true? Or you could look inward and go, no, I made the decision. I went into this. I'm taking personal responsibility for the decisions that I made. If you're that guy, you're cool with me, because that's how I live my life. You know how many YouTubers I could blame? Right now, go look on YouTube and just type in any coin you want. You're going to find 50 YouTubers talking about the next coin, and they're going to say this coin is going to 20 to 30x over the next year. I've never made a video like that. I've never made a price prediction video ever. When it comes to Bitcoin, I don't even tell you Bitcoin's going to go up. And yet we all think the ETF could be the biggest BlackRock move ever, where it looks like a 90% it's going to get approved. BlackRock says, hey, I want you to deny it. Let's do some sort of extension thing. And then that's when BlackRock buys the Bitcoin. I mean, it just seems, I'm not going to predict things like that because I don't want you to get wrecked. But what I will continue to do is, like my video says, I document my journey. I do. I really just document it. And sometimes that means taking down videos that are no longer important, relevant, and could be dangerous to people. It's happened before. I used to leave videos up from projects that rug because people said, oh, what are you hiding? It's like, I'm literally not. I'm not scared. I make every video as if like a lawyer and a judge are watching it. I understand U.S. law. I understand a jury. This video that I'm making now, every video, I assume there's a judge right here, jury right there. Here's the laws on broadcast journalism. Here's the laws. Here's the terms and services of YouTube. Here's what it means to be a financial advisor. Here's the disclaimers. Like, I'm aware of that, but there's still these idiots that just think it's just, it drives me insane on days like today because I tried to do the right thing. I remove my videos so you don't get screwed. And then when it's perceived as the exact opposite, come on, put yourself in my shoes. You'd be like, yeah, that sucks. Because it doesn't help me. I'm losing referral commission, but it doesn't matter. Again, if I can't withdraw anything, I'm in the same boat as you guys. I can't withdraw anything. And plus I would never leave videos up just to get your referral. If I think a project might be a red flag, I'm going to remove that video. So I've addressed that, addressed the loser in the Telegram that takes no responsibility and calls himself a man. I've addressed the newbie who's feeling discouraged and lost. And you're like, man, bro, I have empathy. I'm sorry. Like, I remember my first year in crypto, man, $40,000 in Time Wonderland, like a complete idiot. And then I tried to recover my losses by buying like all sorts of coins at the top because these YouTubers were telling me, oh, it's going to 20, 30x. Well, the first week I just blamed them. But then I realized, like, Jonathan, shut up. Grow up. Become a man. You're the one that went in these stupid projects. Learn your lesson. Learn that these guys that are pumping these coins, they have a reason to do so. They probably already had a bag and was hoping to use their huge platform to pump it up. So anyways, I think I covered everything. If there's something I missed, please let me know, but do so respectfully in the comments of my video. If you're just being a dick, you'll get treated like a dick, okay? Your comment will get deleted because I want you to grow as a man. You have to learn how to communicate to people. There's a way to do it, guys, and there's a way not to do it. And if you act like a dick, then you'll get a dick outcome, which just means you're banned or, you'll be deleted. And I know you'll go cry about it and say, Jonathan's a big, bad, mean guy. But like anyone with a brain typically ends up being a friend of mine because I'm a pretty reasonable guy. First principles guy, critically thinking guy. And I like to have a no BS type relationship if we're in one. So be honest, be real. I'll continue to bring the real stuff. Make sure you subscribe. I'll continue to update us. Not going anywhere. I will continue to document the projects that I'm in. Quopi is one of them. It was one of my main ones, but I will continue in the days to come. You'll see me continue to create content around the projects that I'm in. This is your cue to unsubscribe and leave DeFi altogether. Anyone that continues watching my videos, that's our agreement that you're going to take responsibility. Because if you go in any project that I'm in, it's not because I forced you. It's not because I'm trying to scam you. And it's not because I'm going to take your money. None of that is true. You're doing so at your free will and volition. Is that it? I don't even know how I talk. All right. That's it for this video. Thanks for liking, guys. It means a lot, especially on this kind of a crappy day in the Quopi world. And thanks for subscribing. Show your support by hitting the subscribe button on the way out. And I'll continue to update as I find information. My Quopi Degens group, I'm not going to put a link because I have enough people in there. I think we got like 1,100 people in there. And if I put a link, it's going to attract more dumb trolls. For right now, I'm not going to put it in. So I'm sure you can find it. But again, I'm not out to like grow it. I need a huge following for my ego. I don't need that. Too old for that crap. All right, guys, love you so much. Thank you for being kind. And I've seen some of your comments like, Jonathan, you're good, bro. And it means the world. So we'll see you in the next one. Have a good night. Bye.